Natalia, Nancy kind of goes on a road movie in this season. And you get to spend a lot of time with Bart Gellman, who's one of my absolute favorite comedians.
I love Brett.
And I want you to speak to that just the craziness of, like, I cannot imagine another actor playing that role. Like, he was perfectly cast.
Oh yeah, it was amazing. I mean, that was like, it was like 2 or 3 days.
Yeah.
Back to back of just working with Brett, and yeah, I guess if you know him, like, he's great. He's one of the most hilarious people I've ever met. But you know, it really became kind of, you know, when we film a lot, it's kind of stop, start.
Yeah.
But that particular, those scenes in like Murray's house and everything, we kind of got to play a lot more and just like move through the space, and it was, you know, like a longer shot. So we tried it a couple different ways. You know, he brought up so much to the table. He really knew Murray's whole backstory. It was incredible.
Yeah.
But yeah, those are some of my favorite days of filming.
Yeah.
I know, it was a lot of fun.
And it's really different for you, Charlie, because in the first season, Johnatan is really on the outside looking in through most of that season, and he's so much more active and so much more involved in the second season. Did it change the way that you prepared him? Did you have to learn new things about him?
I mean, you're right. You know, he does come out. You know, he does come out of his shell and is a bit more involved. I think especially, you know, in the first season, you know, obviously he's kind of pitched as the loner, and I didn't feel like there was there was this huge transition with Johnatan from 1 to 2, because when I first looked at Johnatan at the beginning of season 1, I always saw him as someone who was so assured about, you know, who he was, and he wasn't going to change that to necessarily fit in, you know. So I didn't feel like there was a huge leap, but he definitely felt, you know, more open through his relationship and through kind of what they'd been through, you know, in season 1 for sure. Yeah.
Did you know that Noah was the actor that we discovered him to be?
Yeah, I mean, when we cast Noah, we put him through the same callbacks that we put all the kids through. And Noah, we knew that Will Byers was going to spend season 1 in the Upside Down.
Yeah.
And so we knew we were casting Noah to play a part that wasn't going to be in season 1 very much.
Yeah.
But we saw his brilliance. And so he came to this trusting that, okay, kid, you're going to kind of be in the Upside Down for a long time this year. But next year, next year, we are going to put you right there in the center of the storyline, and you're going to show us what you can do. And I think season 2, I've called it the season of the schnapp. And I think weirdly that hasn't caught on. I thought that would become like a viral term, and it didn't.
You made that promise, you kept that promise, and they let you stay in the Producers Guild.
Yeah, no, that's how we do it on Stranger Things.
That is super weird.
Yeah, but we knew what Noah was, and it was such a treat to just unleash him in season 2.